Hey everyone, so in this Java tutorial, I wanted to demonstrate the concept of scope and what scope is in Java. So scope is represented by these curly braces, and you can create an empty scope wherever you want by just randomly creating curly braces. So I'm going to show you how we can create a scope. So let's say we create an int number equals, say, 5. We can reference that number within this inner scope, and we could say, for example, print out 5 plus 1. And let's also not 5, I'm sorry, number plus 1. But let's say we're inside this inner scope and we create a new number, so we'll call it my favorite number, and we'll make this equal to 21. But whenever we go outside of this scope, we can't, for example, print out my favorite number. So that's how scope works in Java. And a scope, for example, if you have a while true loop like this, these numbers are still inside of the scope. It's exactly the same, although this is unreachable code because it's a while true loop. But maybe let's say you had a for loop that repeated 5 times, and I'm going to use this right here. Let me go for I, and we want it to go, what is it, 4 times. So yeah, we could do something like this, but this variable, since it's defined inside of this scope right here, whether we have this for loop or not, it's made in the scope, so we can't access it from outside. So every time you see these curly braces, you're creating a scope that you can't access. You can go take out to in, but you can't go in to out. And of course, even though we've created the scope here, we can still access number from outside because this, just like that, even though we've created the scope, we end the scope and the number is still accessible right here. So that is a little bit about how scope works in Java. It's a very useful concept and you could absolutely use it to your advantage because say you wanted to create two things with the same name, you can put them inside of a scope and then boom, that's how that works. So scope is a very useful concept, it's just sometimes a little bit difficult to grasp, but I hope this video helped you understand it a bit more.